this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead and welcome to Fabric Friday. Now this quilt I've been doing, I now want some quarter square triangles. So these first two are not going in the quilt. These were spare bits of fabric that I cut to find out what size I need to cut to make a 6.5 inch quarter square triangle. So they were bigger than I needed, a lot bigger. So I knew if I cut, and I forgot what it was, it's 6.5 inches and that I need it finished. Now there is quite a bit that I could trim this down to. But because they're quarter square triangles and lining them up and making sure that they're going to be in the middle, I've cut 8-inch squares to make these, and I'll show you now how I did that. These at the moment are exactly the same as the half square triangles that we did last week. Cut the two out 8-inch squares, draw a line down the back of one of them and sew 1/4 inch on either side of it, and then split them apart to get your half square triangles. So these are the half square triangles, made exactly the same as I showed you before, but we want to make these into quarter square triangles. Now I'm doing them in 8s at the moment, so because I cut 4 8-inch squares of the salmony colour and 4 8-inch squares of the teal. So what you do now, on the wrong side you want a line that goes all the way from one corner to the other, exactly the same as you did before. So I'll do just one at the moment. Line your corners up. So put one on top of the other, opposite colours, line it up, and you can feel whether it's lining up right. Pick your top one up, lift it all the way up, and you can see those seams are really well together, and pin there, because I don't want it to move at all. I want it to stay exactly there where I've checked it's right. So we check this side, and you can feel that there's no space in between the seams, and put another pin in and hold it, and do exactly the same as we did for the half square triangles. I hope you can see that all right, because I was holding it both sides because I didn't want it to move. Even though I pinned it, it can move at times very slightly, and I don't want it to. So we sew down one side of the line. We'll now go back and sew down the other side. And that's it. We can take the pins out. They've done their job. Let's just open it out and have a look. It should be perfect. So take it to your cutting mat or use scissors, cut along your line and then press them back, and you will have quarter square triangles, which will look exactly like that. So here is that quarter square triangle. Now I showed you when I was doing the half square triangles that I put this red stripe on the back side of my 6.5 inch ruler so I could butt up against the seam. Because these are quarter square triangles, I want to make sure that this is straight. So I've put a white one across the top of it, so I know it's going to be straight. So now I just butt it up, the bottom one, check that the top one is running right, and because I want these 6.5 inches and my ruler is 6.5 inches, that's why I'm cutting them. Sorry about my elbow. And use my manual rotating mat. Check that it's still where I want it. And trim it up exactly to 6.5 inches. And I'm not very good at rotary cutting sitting down, so oh well, it hasn't gone through in a few places. Don't like rotary cutting sitting down, but when you consider that this is going to be inside your quilt, so no one's going to notice if you've got a slightly wobbly edge to your 1/4 inch. It doesn't look that wobbly. So now I've done the others, so now I'm going to work out where they're going on the quilt. Quarter square triangles. Easy.